All right, let's talk about a common question we get from clients. How much do I need to retire if I want to spend $10,000 a month? That's $120,000 a year of lifestyle spending. So for many people, that means you're living comfortably. You're traveling, you're enjoying hobbies, you're helping family members, you're simply not having to stress about every single purchase. But how much do you really need saved to support that kind of retirement income without running out of money? That's what we're going to unpack today. Quick intro, if we haven't met, I'm Kareem Talloon, a certified financial planner and founder of KT Wealth Management. We work with individuals, families, and business owners, helping them retire with confidence through smart, tax-efficient financial planning. All right, let's break this down step by step. So let's start with the goal, spending $10,000 per month in retirement. That's $120,000 a year, but here's the key, that's after-tax spending. So depending on where your income is coming from, like IRAs or 401ks, you may need to withdraw more like $12,000 to $13,000 per month just to net the $10,000. That means you could be looking at roughly $150,000 per year in gross withdrawals. Now let's talk about the 4% rule. This rule suggests you can withdraw about 4% of your retirement savings each year and have a strong chance of making that money last at least 30 years. So if you need $150,000 a year, $150,000 divided by 4 is $3.75 million. In this example, you'll need about $3.75 million saved and invested to safely support that level of income. But before you panic, that number might not be your number. Let's see how it can change based on your situation. So let's say you and your spouse expect to receive a combined $50,000 per year from Social Security. Maybe you also have a small pension paying you $20,000 a year annually. That's $70,000 of stable income right there. So instead of needing to fund $150,000 from your investments, now you only need to cover $80,000. So now we run that through the 4% rule, 80,000 divided by 4 is 2 million. That's a much more manageable target, especially if you're already building toward it. Now let's talk taxes. If most of your retirement savings are in traditional retirement accounts like IRAs or 401ks, those withdrawals will be fully taxable. So when you're planning how much to take out each year, you can't just look at your spending. You have to factor in what you'll owe in taxes. This is where tax planning becomes incredibly valuable. With the right strategy like Roth conversions, withdrawal sequencing, or tax-efficient investments, you could potentially keep more of what you withdraw and avoid unnecessary tax surprises. Two things that are easy to overlook in retirement planning: inflation and longevity. Even with low inflation, your cost of living will likely rise over time. That $10,000 a month might need to be $13,000 or $15,000 20 years from now, just to maintain the same lifestyle. And if you're healthy at 65, there's a good chance you and your spouse will live well into your 90s. That means your portfolio needs to support you for 25 to 30 years or maybe even more, which is why your investment strategy still matters in retirement. It's not about getting ultra conservative the moment you stop working. One more critical piece, healthcare. A 65-year-old couple today could expect to spend over $300,000 on healthcare throughout retirement, and that doesn't even include long-term care. So whether it's unexpected medical bills, a home repair, or needing part-time care later in life, you want to build a buffer into your plan. Think of it as a just-in-case fund, because life doesn't always go according to script. So how much do you actually need to retire on $10,000 a month? Here's the simple framework. 1. Start with your spending target, let's say $10,000 per month. 2. Adjust for taxes, roughly $150,000 a year gross. 3. Subtract any fixed income like Social Security or pensions. 4. Use the 4% rule to estimate how much you need invested. 5. Plan for inflation, taxes, health-related surprises. For some people, that number might be 3 million. For others with steady income or lower expenses, maybe 1.5 to 2 million is enough, just like in the example I outlined. If this kind of lifestyle is your goal, great, it's absolutely possible, but it doesn't happen by accident. It takes planning, it takes strategy, and it takes action. If you're unsure whether you're on track or you want a second opinion on how to retire with confidence, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment, or reach out. I'm Kareem Taloon with KT Wealth Management. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Smart Money Moves.